Do you think you're more like a Caleb or a Joshua? Moses, at the end of Deuteronomy chapter 1, he mentions both those guys because he's helping the Israelites remember the past, and he's recalling the day that God told the Israelites that they wouldn't be going into the promised land right away. The day that the spies came back with the good report about the promised land, and then they discouraged everyone, and everyone held on to the discouraging report rather than holding on to God's promises. And God said, for the next 38 years, you're going to be wandering in the wilderness, and this entire adult generation, well, none of you are going to be able to step into the promised land, except for two people, except for Caleb and Joshua. And for Caleb, it says that, well, he's going to be able to go into the promised land because, Moses reminds him, because he served the Lord wholeheartedly. He served the Lord wholeheartedly. He was a great example of living by faith, of holding on to God's promises and letting those promises lead the way. But then Moses talks about Joshua. And he talks about the day that God told Moses that, Moses, you will not be going into the promised land. And then after he said that to Moses, he gave Moses some instructions about Joshua. He said, Moses, Joshua is going to be going in. Encourage him. Encourage him. And why would the Lord tell Moses to encourage Joshua? Because apparently Joshua needed some encouraging. Who do you feel you're more often like? Caleb, who follows the Lord wholeheartedly, or Joshua, who sometimes needs some encouraging? It can be such a mix, can it? Like some moments you feel like you're following the Lord so well, you're doing everything exactly the way you're supposed to be doing it, but then the next moment you can feel the exact opposite. One day you feel like everything's going to be okay, you feel really confident, you're holding on to God's promises, but then the next day the world gets the best of you. You feel like you're living in darkness and you need some encouragement, and you might not feel all that happy with yourself on those days. Whoever you more often feel like, don't miss that both Caleb and Joshua went into the promised land. God let them both see it. And the Bible gives us even more examples of God serving both types of people. The wise men who faithfully followed the star over a long journey, and they were not disappointed in the end. God made sure of it. And then you think about the passage in Isaiah where it says that those walking in darkness, they've seen a great light. Being in darkness didn't stop the light from coming. That light, of course, was Jesus. And you can be living in darkness because the world is getting the best of you, or you can be living in darkness because of the heart that lives inside of you. Its darkness reveals itself pretty quickly and pretty easily some days. But God served both. He serves the Calebs, he serves the Joshuas. He allowed both into the promised land, the Calebs and the Joshuas. The light shines in the darkness, both for the Calebs and for the Joshuas. For those who faithfully follow, you will not be disappointed. For those who live in darkness, you won't be disappointed either. The light shines on you. God will be good to you. So rest well tonight, my friends. The light shines for you.